only on the Jubal Show.
Cole is on the phone today for a War of the Roses to catch a cheater, and he thinks that his girlfriend Mackenzie might be cheating. They've been together for 3 years, so we're going to see if we can help him out. Cole, what's up, man?
Hey, how you guys doing?
Not too bad, man. Thanks for asking.
What's going on?
My girlfriend and I, Mackenzie, we've been, like I said, we've been together for 3 years.
Okay.
And I think she's probably cheating on me. She takes work trips to Miami, and she's always traveled for work, but not this much. And the trips that she used to take would be for like 2 to 3 days, and now sometimes she's there for as long as like a week. Sometimes a little bit longer, right? On her last trip, I was like, oh, I'm going to surprise her and send a charcuterie board and some champagne up to her room.
Well, that's nice. Little charcuterie.
Nice. I love a charcuterie.
I do too.
And the hotel, so I come, and the concierge or whoever asks, what's the name they wanted on the delivery, Mackenzie or Jesse? And I have no idea who Jesse is. So I tried calling Mackenzie, but I couldn't get a hold of her, and she didn't end up calling me back until late the next day.
Wow.
And so, I was like, what's up? And she's like, oh, no, my phone died. And then, she went out with coworkers after closing a deal. And so she said that this Jesse must have been a mistake, and she doesn't know what he's talking, and she doesn't know what I'm talking about.
The phone die thing is always seems to be very convenient, right? When the phone dies in those situations.
Meanwhile, you know that there's always somebody around you that has like 8 chargers in their pocket.
Yeah.
So.
Precisely. And every bar and every restaurant and everybody, you know what I mean? Like, everybody's got a charger as well. So, it's just sketch. Super sketchy.
Unless she just really wanted to detach from the moment, especially after closing a deal. But the part that I can't get over, really, the sussy part, is the hotel. Who's Jesse?
Yeah. Like, there's no Jesse in our lives. Or that I'm aware of at work. I believe, that she would have, told me about.
Yeah. And when you asked her about it, what was her mood? How'd she look? I mean, you can kind of tell when somebody's flustered.
Yeah.
Yeah, she definitely seemed like she was thrown in some ways. And so, it's just one more box to check in terms of it seeming like she's with somebody else and cheating on me.
Okay.
What's she like when she's home? Is she kind of just distant too? Is it just these trips?
It's kind of tough to say in the sense that once I started suspecting it, I'm not sure if I'm just more attuned to it. But I guess on some level, she does seem a little bit more detached and just not as present. But I don't know if that's just in my head and just me being suspicious and
starting to see things.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what I'm calling you guys.
Yeah, we'll try to figure it out for you. Now, you said a good idea to try to catch her would be to call from that hotel in Miami and offer a free couples suite vacay package for staying with us. Okay.
Absolutely.
We'll do that then. We'll play a song,
Cool.
come back, call her, pretend to be from that hotel, and say, thanks for staying here. You're such a valued customer that we're going to give you a...
the lovers package?
Miami lovers package weekend suite thingy.
That sounds fun.
I'll add the thingy part. It'll sound official.
Okay.
But we'll figure it out. We'll play a song, come back, and call her and see if she is cheating with War of the Roses to Catch a Cheater next. Right in the middle of War of the Roses to Catch a Cheater, if you're just joining us, Cole is on the phone. He's been with his girlfriend for 3 years. Her name's Mackenzie, and now he thinks she might be cheating. Before we call her to try to catch her and see if she is cheating, I'll let Cole break it down. Cole, remind everybody what's going on.
So my girlfriend Mackenzie, she's been taking business trips down to Miami, and before they were, 2 to 3 days, now they're a lot longer. I called to surprise her with a charcuterie board and champagne to her room, and they asked me, what's the name, Mackenzie or Jesse? I have no idea who Jesse is. When I asked her about it, well, first off, I couldn't get a hold of her. And she ended up calling me back the next day. She said her phone died and like she was out with coworkers after closing a deal, and that this Jesse must have been a mistake, and she just doesn't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna call from that same hotel she was at in Miami. Cole, is this one where she stays at a lot?
Yeah, that's pretty much the one that she stays at all the time.
Okay, and we'll say that, for being such a valued customer, we'd love to offer her a free couple suite for the weekend. And we'll see if she believes that. And if she does, we'll ask for both names on the reservation. And we'll see if it's yours or somebody else's, okay?
Awesome.
All right, good. Here we go. I'll call her right now.
Hello?
Hi, is this Mackenzie?
Yes, it is.
Hi, Mackenzie, how are you? I'm calling from... You stay with us quite often.
Yeah, like all the time, yeah.
Yeah. What brings you to Miami so much, if you don't mind me asking?
I have to go for work.
I'm calling today because every month we choose somebody who's been a very loyal customer who gets to win a free weekend stay with us.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
What you've won is a free weekend stay in our couples suite, and the package does include some champagne, charcuterie boards, a couples massage.
Oh my God, that's so cool.
Yeah, congratulations.
I love that. That's great. I didn't even know you did that.
I will lock it in. Do you know who you would want to take with you? I just need to put them on the reservation as well, a name.
Oh, like reserve, like now? Okay.
Yeah, well, I'll put it in there just so we... it's that thing I got to do is kind of keep it like a placeholder thing. If something changes, we can change it, but...
Okay, yeah. So obviously me.
Yeah.
And then I would put Jesse, just the same one that's been on the reservation before.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I saw that.
What the Are you serious?
Oof.
Who's Jesse?
Wait.
This is Cole. Who's Jesse?
Cole? Wait a minute. What?
Mackenzie, this is the Jubal Show. It's a radio show. My name's Jubal.
I'm Nina. Hi. And I'm Victoria.
Yep, and that's your boyfriend, Cole. We do a segment called War of the Roses to Catch a Cheater, where if you think your significant other might be cheating, we help you catch them, and that's what was going on right there.
Who's Jesse, Mackenzie?
Oh, awesome. Cole's still there?
Yeah, and I also want to know who the Jesse is.
Oh my God, Cole, this is crazy. I can't believe you called a radio. I didn't even want anything.
Whoa.
Thanks.
You can't. About you can't. Hold on a second. You told me Jesse was no. You didn't even know who Jesse was and was a mistake. And now this. Like what the?
You called me while I'm away for work, and you're just like verbally assaulting me about something that I wasn't even responsible for. The hotel told you some.
Okay, verbal assaulting. That's hyperbolic bullshit. Okay, I asked you about it, and you didn't know what the hell you were saying. You lied to me and said, "Oh, I don't know who Jesse is." Are you serious? Now you're like, "Oh, you verbally assaulted me."
A call like that.
Okay, well, hold on. Put yourself in my shoes, okay? And imagine that you heard that, as if you wouldn't be a little bit suspicious at all. You're just like la-di-da-di-da, like oh.
I don't even think that you should have been suspicious at all. But the fact that you jumped to suspicion so fast is what threw me off, and I didn't even know how to answer you. And I was like, this doesn't even deserve a full answer because you're just jumping to conclusions immediately.
How did you not deserve it? There's another name on the room with you. Jesse? Are you yeah?
Yeah, and she's a girl. Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
What's going on with Jesse?
She is my friend that I had down in Miami that we met for work and everything, and she and I have gotten super close. And I've just been having so much fun with her, and it's just been so nice to get away and not have to think about anything else that's been going on up here. And
are you seeing Jesse now? Romantically?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
So she's just a friend.
Yeah, she's just a friend, and it was just nice to have a little thing that was just mine, that we could just we were going out and we go to the beach and we'd play volleyball and we just pretend we were other people and just go. And so we've just gotten along so well that we've just been splitting hotel rooms, and it's just nice to be able to have that thing that's just mine and feel like somebody else for a little bit.
I think it's great, Mackenzie, that you have a girlfriend, like a good friend. You know, I think that's important for all women to have somebody to lean on in that space. But why do you think you couldn't tell Cole?
I haven't really been feeling the best lately, and Cole knows that is the problem. And I just wanted something that was just kind of my little life that I wasn't sharing 100% right then. And it was just so nice to just have my little, like, Miami friendship, and we could just go and be different people for a while. And
Hey, look, I want you to have your own thing and your own life and stuff like that. But you have to understand, like, my reaction, I think, is actually pretty standard and pretty normal. Like, feel for you, and I want you to be happy. Obviously, I would like me to be involved in that happiness, and I'm not saying that, like, I've got to be a part of every moment of every minute of your life, but it's somewhat confounding when you try to do something nice for someone and then, like, you have something like that to happen. Honestly, how do you think I was supposed to react? And yes, I realized I wasn't supposed to find out, but I did on some level, and that level made it seem very suspicious.
Because Jesse could totally be a guy.
Yeah, definitely.
it makes sense, but at the same time, it's like, you know, like when he came in, like all accusatory and everything the first time, I just didn't feel like explaining it at that point.
Maybe, like, look, we obviously need to work on our communication, and that goes both ways. And I know I haven't been, you know, the best in that department as well. I'm actually very relieved knowing that this isn't some dude. By all means, like, have a good time with Jesse. I'd love to go down to Miami sometime with you, whether Jesse's involved or not. You know, that's up to you.
He's angry.
Cole wants to play too.
Turns out I like beaches. Who knew? So, you know, I love it.
I love you too. I mean, can we just like go to like Tampa?
Not to Miami. Seems like Miami's Mackenzie's spot there, Cole, but at least you know she's not cheating, so
Yeah.
congratulations on that.
There you go. All right, babe. I will, I'll see you at home.
Okay, love you.
The Jubal Show's to catch cheater.
Hello?
Hi, my name is Pete Eakins. I'm one of the assistant principals at elementary school. Is this Isabel?
Yes, this is she.
Hi, how are you, Isabel? I'm calling because you were a substitute teacher in Mr. second grade class the other day, correct?
Yeah, yes, I was. We actually had a great time.
Mhm.
Is everything okay?
No, everything is not okay. And that's why I'm calling you, because I need to address a few issues that came up when you were substitute teaching for Mr. the other day.
Okay. And?
So I was walking down the hallway and I saw one of the students that Mr. teaches, and I said, "Hey, Jimmy, how are you today?" And he said he was good. And then I said, "So you guys had a substitute the other day. How'd that go?" And his reply to me shocked me.
Okay. We were talking about waterfalls and whatnot, like the rain cycle.
Exactly.
So,
Exactly. That's what he shared with me. Told me all about how Miss Isabel taught him about waterfalls and ecosystems and things like that.
that's what was on the lesson plan that the
Yes, that's the
teacher
problem.
wrote.
You are a substitute teacher.
Yes.
Lesson plans are for real teachers, not the substitutes. Your job is to show them videos, maybe make some things out of popsicle sticks or something if there's any of that in the classroom, but not to actually be teaching. So you can see why I'm shocked.
Well, first of all, I am a real teacher as well, and
substitute
second
teacher.
of all, no, I am also a real teacher. But anyway,
It's sort of
the
like,
point
you know,
is,
if you
I
go,
am
you know,
supposed
if you like candy, do you like candy at all? If you like candy and you want a Snickers bar, and then you go to the gas station or wherever you buy your Snickers bar from, and they don't have any actual real Snickers bars, they have substitutes. And those are never as good as a Snickers bar, are they?
I am not sure who you are, sir, and I'm sorry if I offended you for whatever reason, but my job is to teach, and the school was actually very okay with it. They gave me exactly a lesson plan that I was supposed to follow, and I followed the lesson plan. I was supposed to teach the water cycle and ecosystem. That's what I stuck with. I don't know who you think you are, but you're being very ridiculous there.
Well, I think that I'm one of the assistant principals at this school, which means I, at one point, was an actual teacher. And I know that a substitute teacher is not supposed to actually be teaching.
Well, I am glad that you're no longer a teacher, actually, because then us subs would actually have a horrible time with you. I can see why you're no longer a teacher.
I'm a real Snickers bar, and you're a...
You're a turd bar. That's what you are.
Okay, I'm a turd bar. Turd.
Do you know what that means?
I do, and that's exactly the kind of language I'd expect a substitute teacher to use.
Turd, really? That is against second grade policy? Yeah, right. I am going to hang up right now. I'm going to call the district, and you're going to get fired by the end of the day.
Well, don't do that.
God.
Don't do that, please.
This substitute teacher is going to get you real fired because you do not deserve your position.
Well, then I'll let you know that
is...
your boyfriend Miguel set you up for this phone prank. I'll just tell you that right now.
You're joking.
Yes, I am. This is actually Jubal from the Jubal Show doing a phone prank on you, and your boyfriend Miguel set you up.
I'm going to kill him. I am going to kill him. I am new at this.
Yeah, he said he just got a job as a substitute teacher and wanted to mess with you.
Oh, my God. Dude, when you said the whole sneakers bar thing, I was like, I'm going to punch this guy. If I ever see him, how dare he?
Wake up every morning with Jubal phone pranks. Weekday mornings on the 20s. Leftovers. You know, all
It's time.
to catch a cheater.
Only on the Jubal Show.
And only on the new hits 106.1.
Daniel is on the phone today for War of the Roses to catch a cheater. He's been dating his girlfriend Brooklyn for almost a year now, and already he suspects something might be going on. Daniel, what's up, man?
Hey, what's up, guys? How we doing?
I guess the question is, how are you?
I'm not the best. Just have had better days.
Yeah.
Right. What's going on? Why do you think that your girlfriend Brooklyn is cheating?
I mean, she's just been very distant lately. It's not usually like that. You know, we've been dating for about a year, and we used to hang out every weekend, have a lot of fun. It was very seamless. But now recently she just says that she has other plans, and we don't hang out nearly as much. She doesn't really tell me what the plans are. She's just, going to hang out with friends, very vague about it. And, when I ask more, she's still very vague. And I don't know, it's just not how it used to be.
Okay.
I mean, that's not that unusual, though. I think that in the early stages of any relationship, you spend a lot of time with your partner, and then you realize that you've been neglecting your friendships. And so maybe that's where she is. Other than her acting weird and having plans with friends, is there anything else that would make you feel like she's cheating?
She doesn't seem to be very into me. I try to just be romantic or, just a partner, and she doesn't seem very interested. And I don't know, I feel like she's got to be getting that somewhere else. I don't know.
Does she seem preoccupied with her phone or other people?
Not, particularly, but just not occupied with me at all.
Do you know the people she's spending time with?
I mean, I know some of them, but I suspect that I do. I know her friends, but she never really tells me who she's hanging out with, so I just assume it's some of her close girlfriends. Now, if I think about it, I'm like, I don't know who she's going to hang out with, so it could be anyone.
And you guys have been dating for about a year now, so I feel like that's long enough to know the people in her life, right?
I agree.
Did anything happen before that? Were you guys arguing?
Not particular arguments or anything. I don't know, we'd kind of get in little arguments because I'd bring this up that, we don't do anything, we don't have fun together anymore. And she just kind of, rejects it. And then, we'll be more distant.
Okay, so when she does go out with her friends, how ready does she get? Is she, all done up? Or is she just regular?
I mean, she always looks amazing. So, I don't know, she always puts, some effort into getting ready. I haven't noticed any particular, getting more ready or, she's definitely excited to leave the house and go out and do things, but not for me to accompany her.
That's not a fun feeling at all. So does she say she misses you?
Yeah, I mean, like she says it after I say it, like, like it kind of seems obligatory just to respond the same.
I've been there before in your shoes, where you say, I miss you, and then you're waiting for a response, and then they say, I miss you, but you can just feel kind of like they're just saying it to be nice. Is that what it feels like to you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what it feels like.
That happens to me when I say I love you.
All right. We'll see if we can figure it out for you. You already told us what grocery store she's a rewards card member at, and we'll call her and pretend to be from there and say that every single month we choose one rewards card member, totally random, who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department. We'll see if she sends those to you or to someone else, okay?
Okay, and then will I be listening on that?
Yes. You'll be on the phone. So you can jump in, if you hear something you either want to hear or don't want to hear, feel free to jump in whenever, okay?
Okay, yeah, I was going to say I might not be able to resist.
Yeah. No, that's fine. Go for it. Okay, we'll play a song, come back, and get your War of the Roses to Catch a Cheater next. If you're just joining us for today's War of the Roses to Catch a Cheater, Daniel is on the phone, and Daniel's been dating his girlfriend, Brooklyn, for about a year now, and he thinks something might be going on. So we're about to call her and try to catch her if she is cheating. And hopefully Daniel find out that she's not. But real quick, refresh everybody's memory about what's going on.
My girlfriend, Brooklyn, has been very distant lately. We've been dating for like a year, and I don't know, we used to have a lot of fun, hang out every weekend, go out together, laugh a lot, and that just doesn't happen anymore. It's been a couple months. And I don't know, she just always is going out, has other plans, says she's hanging out with her friends, but is very vague about that and doesn't tell me who. And she doesn't seem excited to do anything with me anymore. And I just feel like she's hiding something. I don't know.
But if you do find out that she is cheating, trust me, there's a light at the end of the tunnel, though. You'll find somebody who definitely, 100% of the time wants to spend time with you. You know what I mean? No questions.
Yeah, I will hopefully believe that.
And if she's not cheating, this is still not a way to treat a person.
Right, yeah. Then you can get to the bottom of it. You can find out what's going on,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I really need.
Okay. All right, man. Here we go. So we're going to call her, pretend to be from the grocery store she's a rewards card member at, and say that every single month we choose one lucky rewards card member at random who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department. We'll see if she sends those to you or to someone else, okay?
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Hi, this is Jordan calling from. So I was looking for our rewards card member, Brooklyn.
Oh, okay.
I'm calling you today. This is not a marketing call. Please don't hang up. I'm calling you to say congratulations. You're this month's big winner.
Okay. What did I win?
The flowers.
Oh, okay.
Every single month we choose one lucky rewards card member at random that gets free flowers delivered from our floral department. We do delivery now. We just kind of revamped the whole place, reimagined it. So you've just won 36 long stem red roses to be delivered anywhere in the United States that you want, to anybody that you want. It's absolutely free, and it's actually a $247 value. Congratulations.
Whoa. Thank you so much. Well, I know exactly who to send them to. I would like to send them to my mom.
Okay. We are also doing a Love is in the Air package. So I can also throw in some flowers that you can deliver to somebody special like that in your life, if you know what I mean, a significant other. I can send it to your mom and also that.
Oh, okay. Other than myself, I don't think that I have anybody that I would want to send flowers to.
Okay, yeah, that was
really, Brooklyn? Really? There's no one in your life that you'd want to send flowers to?
Brooklyn, that's your boyfriend, Daniel, who's on the phone. This is actually the Jubal Show. My name's Jubal.
Hi, I'm Nina. Hi, I'm Victoria.
And we
What?
do a segment on the show where we try to see if
I'm
somebody's...
sorry. What? Wait, what? I don't understand what's happening.
Huge value of flowers and like no cost to you, and you just say no. There's no one that you want to send them to. And they even said that you can.
I'm sorry. Am I being pranked right now?
We do a segment called War of the Roses to catch a cheater, where if you suspect your significant other of being unfaithful, we see if they send flowers to you or to someone else. So.
Okay. I can't believe you did this. Wow.
Do you want to explain to her, Daniel, why you wanted to do this?
I mean, yeah, because, I don't know, you've been very distant lately, and you always say you're hanging out with your friends, but don't give me any details on who it is, and I feel like there's someone else, and I don't know, man.
Okay, so, Daniel, I really didn't want to do this like this, but, like, I thought that maybe you would want to talk to me in person, but I do realize that I've been distant. Yeah, because I feel like I need more space. You don't give me any space, and it's like you want to be together every day, and I don't. Like, I want to have at least 1 or 2 days to do whatever I want to do by myself. And
1 or 2
it's
days.
just been a little bit much lately.
I feel like every day we don't hang out at all.
Are you serious?
Just the passing by.
Oh my god. I totally disagree. It's like whenever I want space, you want to be together, and I try to find space within being with you. So it's like I'm always feeling like I need to pull away to even just get a little bit of space.
And that space doesn't have anything to do with any other dude.
No, absolutely not. I just want to go on a walk and watch the show that I want to watch and read my books and, everything that I like to do. You know me, and I'm beginning to think that maybe you just don't respect that or you don't understand it. That's why I've been trying to pull away, because I haven't been able to confront you about it, to be real. I was hoping that you would get the hints.
I mean, Brooklyn, do you see where he's coming from, though? Like, I mean, all of your points are really valid. Space is so important in a relationship, but if you're not communicating with your man and he's like, well, where'd she go? You got to understand he was kind of wondering where the heck you were.
Well, to be real, I don't even know why you're a part of this conversation. You have no right to actually come in between me and my partner right now to say anything. I don't know if you're a therapist or a psychologist or whatever, but, I didn't ask for this. Yeah. I didn't ask for this, and I'm just trying to communicate how I feel about this.
I've tried to get this information out of you for months now, and you have just left me in the dark and not wanted to talk about it. So I figured somebody else could maybe get you to, and I was right. And now you're being defensive about it, so that makes me feel like you're hiding something.
Well, think whatever you want to think, but I am just living my life and, wanting some space. So I guess this makes me feel like I really can't trust you to put me on the spot in front of everybody who's listening to this radio station, apparently.
I mean, this sounds crazy to me.
Yeah.
I mean, you are now telling me a lot of things that make somewhat sense that you could have just told me that like 19 times I asked you what's wrong, and you just said nothing and said you're going to hang out with your friends. And that just leaves me to think every night about what's happening. And I have no idea what's going on in your brain.
Well, you're just so clingy, and I can't do this anymore. Daniel, I didn't expect to do this on the radio, but you're free to go and be with whoever you want to be with 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, because I need to have a break from this and move on and have my space. I'm breaking up with you right now so that we both can figure out our lives separately. Thank you.
She hung up, Daniel.
Wow. You okay?
No. I don't know. I have some answers, I guess.
Daniel, there is going to be somebody that wants to spend all of their time with you.
For sure.
And I'm sorry, this is going to take a second for you, but she's out there.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate this.
The Jubal Show's To Catch a Cheater.
The leftovers or... Like the details.
First Date Follow-Up. Powered by the Advocates Injury Attorneys. Online at advocateslaw.com.
Joseph is on the phone today for a first date follow-up, and he thinks he is being ghosted by Samantha. So we're going to see if we can figure out why and maybe get him another date if he still wants one after he hears why. Joseph, what's up, man?
Just sitting around being ghosted.
Oh, Joseph.
Well, tell us a little bit about it. How long has it been since you heard from Samantha?
Man, 5 days and 8 hours.
Not that you're counting.
Okay.
No.
Have you tried to reach out to her a bunch?
Yeah, I've been texting her, and to no avail.
What was your last interaction with her?
Sitting on a park bench, sharing a bottle of whiskey.
Ooh,
I love that.
that sounds fun. Tell us about the date then. Was that your date, sitting on a park bench drinking whiskey?
I met her at a bar. We ended up talking at the bar, and then, I asked if she wanted to go on a walk. So we left the bar. We walked towards the park. There's like this park kind of nearby, and before there was like this little liquor store. So I just went in there real quick and said, heck, I'm just going to buy a little bottle of whiskey. And then we went to the park, and we sat at the park and talked, and we passed the bottle back and forth. So we shared it and shared some good conversation, I thought.
Just to clarify, Joseph, the same night that you met her in the bar is still the same night that you guys went for the walk and ended up drinking whiskey on a bench?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's correct. Yep.
How late was that?
It was pretty late. I would say it's always a little sketchy to be walking around, really late at night with a bottle. But we did it. It was probably around midnight-ish, I would say. Yeah.
Midnight on a park bench drinking whiskey.
Did you exchange numbers like after you finished your bottle, or at what point were you like, we should do this again?
Yeah, well, we were kind of like hitting it back and forth, and then kind of towards the end of the bottle when we were both, I'm sure, feeling pretty good. She put her number in my phone, she gave me her number then. So
That's cool. Did you guys kiss or do anything else on that bench in the park?
I like to play it slow. I held her hand a little bit, just to kind of give that indication, like, hey, I'm really into this conversation. I'm really into you. And it was kind of like, it was almost like it was a movie or something. I mean, she was so cool. And
Yeah.
we talked till really late. I know we got there around midnight, but I'm sure we were there till probably 3 a.m. or something. It was really late.
That sounds like a really awesome experience.
Yeah, it's rare, too, because I never meet people at bars.
What do you think could be the reason why she's not responding to you?
Well, I don't know. At first, I thought maybe I gave her, the bad impression because I went in and bought a bottle of whiskey on our way to a park. But I also felt like she was, I was gauging the situation. And once we got to the park and we were kind of passing the bottle back and forth, having a conversation, I figured, okay, she's cool with it. It's not like I just sat there and drank alone or something,
I don't know, Joseph. I don't mean to stress you out or anything, but just listening to the story, it feels like she was just drunk and in a moment and had fun and maybe just woke up the next day and just not that into you. I don't, that's harsh. I know. I'm sorry, but is that possible?
I mean, in my mind, that's worst case scenario, I guess. I mean, it's kind of crossed my mind, but it just didn't have that vibe. Okay. I don't know. It just didn't feel like it was it felt like there was gonna be something more.
Okay.
Yeah.
You would know that feeling. You were the one that was there.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a gut feeling, but you never know with people nowadays.
That's true. All right, well, we'll try to figure it out for you. We'll play a song, come back, and then call her and see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting you and see if you want another date after, okay?
Okay, you're awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, man, you are too. We'll play a song, come back, and get your first date follow-up next. We're in the middle of your first date follow-up, and if you're just joining us, Joseph is on the phone, and he's being ghosted by a woman named Samantha. It sounds like they had a really good date, but now it's been 5 days and he's heard nothing, so we're going to see if we can get her on the phone and find out why she's ghosting him and maybe get him another date if he still wants one. Joseph, real quick, just refresh everybody's memory on your date and what happened.
I met a girl at a bar named Samantha. We ended up talking, and I felt like we had a really good time. I invited her to go on a walk with me. As we were walking together, I stopped by a little liquor store, and then we headed over to this local park, and we essentially sat and talked for hours on a park bench while passing back and forth a little bottle of whiskey.
And then at the end of it, you got her number, right?
At the end of it, she put the digits in my phone, And since then, it's been around 5-ish days.
Well, let's see if we can get her on the phone and find out why and get you another date. Here we go. I'm going to call her right now, okay?
Okay.
Hello, may I ask who's calling?
Yes, Samantha, this is Jubal from the Jubal Show. It's a radio show.
Hi, I'm Nina. I'm on the show and here as well.
Hi, I'm Victoria. I'm also here.
It's a radio show, and we were looking to talk to Samantha.
Awesome. Well, unfortunately, there is no Samantha on this phone line. My name is Megan.
Oh, okay.
Have you ever gone to a bar and gave a fake name to anyone before?
Recently.
Recently. And the name was Samantha.
No.
Not recently, no.
Okay. We do a segment called the First Date Follow-Up. That's where if somebody goes out on a date with someone and ends up ghosting them, they have us call that person to try to find out why they're being ghosted and maybe get them another date. And we are, one of our listeners was ghosted by a woman named Samantha, and this is the phone number that he gave us. So.
Oh, I'm sorry that I can't help. I'm not Samantha.
Megan, sorry for wasting your time, but nice to talk to you.
You sound lovely.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Have a good day, okay?
Okay, you too.
Hey, Joseph?
Yeah, hey.
Hey, maybe I took the number down wrong, or can you give me the number one more time?
It's 218.
Okay.
Hi, it's Megan again.
Oh.
So I did type it in right.
I guess you did.
I'm just confused. Hey, Joseph?
Yeah.
So, Megan, meet Joseph. Joseph, meet Megan.
Sorry that you're being ghosted, Joseph.
Oh, thanks for your sympathy. I appreciate it.
Is this Samantha, but you're acting like you're a Megan because you don't want to talk to Joseph?
No, I really don't know Samantha.
She doesn't sound familiar.
Upside, Joseph. Then Samantha's not really ghosting you.
Yeah, I guess maybe I got she put in the wrong phone number.
She typed her number into your phone. Two options. Either she was drunk and typed the wrong number in, or she did the whole, like, I'm going to put a couple digits off.
We drank a bottle of whiskey.
Right.
Yeah.
I want to believe that that's why, for your sake, Joseph.
So you guys drank a bottle of whiskey together? I'm just curious now that I've been thrown into this. I'm just curious.
Yeah, it wasn't like a huge bottle of whiskey, but yeah, it was. We had a little drink on the bench park.
What?
Yeah, well, no, I mean, we started at a bar, and I know it sounds shady, but no, we started at a bar, and we just met at a bar, and then from there we just decided to go on a walk, and then. Yeah, I guess the rest is history.
That kind of sounds like fun. I bet you have been the random phone number that has been texting me.
Oh, that probably is true.
Yeah, probably. Sorry about that.
Yeah, sorry. I don't really reply to random texts because, I do have a psycho ex-boyfriend. So I was like, hey, maybe it's just him texting me off another number again.
Oh.
Not it. Not it. That was me probably texting you. I'm sorry about that. I thought you were Samantha.
Hey, Megan, you said ex-boyfriend.
Yes, I am single.
Oh, snap.
Well,
are you near Park?
Yes, I actually do live really close to there, like walking distance.
Oh, that's cool.
that's crazy.
That's where Joseph went on his date with the woman who gave him the wrong number, or gave him your number.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
You actually respond. So.
Is this one of those moments where, like, fate steps in?
Yeah.
Wow.
You guys should go out on a date.
You should.
I mean, she sounds cute. I mean, I'd be down, I guess.
Hey, I'd love to. I'm not really doing anything later tonight.
Sweet.
Oh, wow.
What are you doing in like an hour?
Okay. Perhaps. Give me some time. Let's do it a little bit later tonight.
Okay, yeah, I'm free tonight. Yeah, anytime after 6:30.
Okay, cool. Sounds good.
Let me, I'll just ask the question because it's the end of the first date follow-up. I already know the answer, but Megan, would you like to go on a date with Joseph? We'll pay for it.
Absolutely. Sounds like a fun time.
I'll bring the whiskey.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow.
Wow, okay. Well, check in with us and let us know how the date goes. Maybe it's a happy accident.
Okay, hey, what's your social media like? What's your Insta?
I'm on there as Megan and last name.
This is great. It's not blind. Look each other up real quick.
Right, look
Good
each other
idea.
up.
Yeah.
Well, there's me, T Van. Hope you like the cowboy hat.
Ew, I love cowboy hats.
I'm not really a cowboy. That was a fun night, but not as fun as maybe tonight we'll have tonight.
Okay.
Okay, this just doesn't happen. This is a moment. Can everybody understand that this is a moment?
Oh, wow, is that you? Oh man, I love your brown eyes. You're cute.
Oh, thank you.
You're way prettier than what's her face.
Congratulations, you guys. Enjoy the date.
Thank you.
Okay.
You're sexy.
Okay. Have fun.
Sorry.
Bye.
No. I'm sorry. Okay, bye. See you later.
No, don't be sorry. You're sexy too.
This is great.
Jubal's first date